Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for my 24-week pregnancy update. I'm 25 weeks today. Time is just flying by. I am back in Newfoundland now for Christmas. I got here last Saturday and today's Friday. So this week we had our gender reveal, which is the most exciting thing, and first let's start with my flights here. So I was really nervous about my flight because we had a really long flight from Calgary to Halifax. It was I believe that's almost like a 5-hour flight, and I was super nervous. We had an hour flight to Calgary before that one, and that flight I was just super uncomfortable. My back was aching, my legs were aching, and I was just not looking. I didn't know how I was gonna get through that 5-hour flight. And we only had an hour in Calgary, and then we got on that flight. It was a night flight, so we left Calgary, oh boy, it must have been around 9-10ish, probably 10ish. So it was a red eye, and luckily it was a great flight. I slept the whole flight. I'm not even kidding. I woke up a few times, but I was super impressed. I slept the whole flight. I think what helped me was the few days before traveling, I was super busy. I had to get all my Christmas shopping done, and there was just so many things that I had to do. So I was exhausted, and luckily slept that flight. So I didn't really I had a little bit of back pain and whatever, but I was sleeping, so I didn't really notice it. What else? Oh, my ear. So actually, since I've been home, I haven't really found my ear a whole lot, which I was nervous about the flight too, because usually like sinus pressure, if you have any sinus issues when you're flying, it usually doesn't go well, but I must say I had no issues with that either. And then we did have a 5-hour layover in Halifax, which sucks because if you know anything about Halifax airport, you know that there is nothing there. But surprisingly that went by pretty fast too. But I think Byron slept that one, and I didn't sleep at all. But then we hopped on the flight to Gander, which is where we flew in. And yeah, we got in there around 3:30 Newfoundland time, which is like 3.5 hour difference from Alberta time, 3.5 hours ahead. Yes, so I haven't really been jet lagged at all. I've adjusted pretty good. Sleeping is still not the best. I'm definitely adjusting to less sleep. Also the changing of mattresses. Like home we have like a really nice mattress with a really nice pillow top, and here the mattresses are so hard, so I wake a bunch of times in the night to toss and turn all night basically, because my hips really hurt and then my back hurt, and yeah, so I miss my mattress, I really do. But yeah, that's that. So the gender reveal. So we got home Saturday, so Sunday was supposed to be our gender reveal, and that was really the only day that we could do it because both my dad and my father-in-law, they both work Monday to Friday, and even my sister works all week. So that was the only day that all of our family could be together to do this gender reveal, and that was super important to us because we live across Canada, and when we announced our pregnancy, like we had to do it all through, you know, phone or whatever. So we really wanted to do something special with our family, and we thought the gender reveal would be the perfect opportunity. So we waited that whole month of November for this gender reveal. So Sunday came, and it called for rain and snow all day, and not like 70% or 40%, 100% rain and snow all day. So and it was calling for a lot of wind too, and I think it was easterly winds, which we live on the ocean, so easterly winds for us was really bad because it was coming off the ocean, and we couldn't do the gender reveal for what we had planned. So what we done for our gender reveal was we had a tannerite explosion gender reveal. So basically Byron ordered Tannerite from Cabela's and had it shipped home. I think he ordered like 6 pounds of Tannerite. We only used 3 pounds, but yeah, so he ordered the Tannerite, and then we sent the envelope that our ultrasound tech gave us with the sex in it to one of my mom's friends that we knew wouldn't tell anyone, because that was another issue. We didn't know who to get to make it for us, because we didn't want anyone to know. We didn't know, no one in our family knew, like no one close. So we sent it to my mom's friend, and she made the colored powder for us. So we used, or well, she used cornstarch. We ordered I think we had 8 pounds of cornstarch for it, which we just bought it from Costco. You can get like the 2-pound bottles of cornstarch, so that's what we used. And she ordered the food coloring from Amazon. I think she used, I'm not sure exactly what she used, I think it was a gel food coloring, yeah. So she ordered that, she made it for us. If you are gonna do the Tannerite, and you're making the powder, because you can order the colored powder online, but to get it shipped to Newfoundland was really expensive, because Newfoundland is an island, and yeah, getting anything shipped here, and especially like, I think we were gonna get 15 pounds of powder, was super expensive. So we made our own, definitely budget friendly. However, it takes a while to make it, because you have to mix the food coloring in the baking powder, and you have to, is it baking powder? I'm saying it's cornstarch. I meant cornstarch. I don't know if I've been saying baking powder all this time, but it's cornstarch that we use, sorry. Yeah, so you have to mix the food coloring in the cornstarch, and you have to, I think she put it in for the big like turkey platters, and she spread it out really thin, and she left it, I think, a week to dry, and it took that whole week for it to dry out. Then it's kind of like you had to like break it up into clumps, and then I guess you blend it up in a blender. I'm not exactly sure how she done it, but that's how most people, like when I looked it up on YouTube, that's how they made it. And then it becomes like a fine powder, and she just put it into, I think, 5-pound bags, or just clear plastic bags. You could put it in whatever, but she just put it in 4 or 5 plastic bags, tied it up. She put it in a box because we had to go pick it up. So she put it in a box, wrapped it all up, and made sure that we couldn't see the color. And so then Byron set it up that day. He put so you have to mix the Tannerite. And I think he put that in like a butter tub, and then put the powder on top, and he put, I think usually they put all of that in a box and then put a target on the box, but I don't think he done that. I think he just shot the butter tub. I'm pretty sure he put that like on a bucket. So that's what we done for our gender reveal. The only thing we didn't, I wish it was kind of closer, because it was kind of too far away, but we didn't really know how big the explosion was going to be, or how close, you know, whatever. So he set it all up, and he put a plastic bag over it, and we waited basically for a break in the weather so we could go do it. Luckily, after lunch that day around, I think it was 3, we got lucky, and there was, it didn't clear up. It was still cloudy, but the rain and the snow slacked off, and the wind died down a little bit. So we headed down. We done it down where he lives, and we walked down there, and it was already all set up. All he had to do was take the plastic bag off it, because he didn't want it to get wet. And yeah, then you basically shoot it, and it blows up blue or pink. No one in my family knew what the gender was. Majority of the people were saying it was gonna be a boy. I personally didn't know. You know how some people say they have a feeling if it's a boy or a girl? I didn't really have a feeling. I kind of was hoping for a boy. I don't know why, of course it didn't matter, but I was kind of hoping for a boy first. Byron really wanted a boy first. My mom really wanted a girl. You could probably tell that from the video. And I think my brother and my sister and my dad were all saying boys. And I think Byron's dad was thinking it was a girl too. But it was a boy. We are super excited. Of course, we would have been happy either way, but yeah, we got our boy. As for the name, we have a name kind of picked out. We're like 99% sure on the name, but I have commitment issues, okay? Naming a child is a big decision, and I just haven't fully committed yet. I'm pretty sure it's the name I'm going to choose because it's a name that I've loved for a long time, and every time I thought of having a boy, I've always thought that I would name him this name. So I'll probably announce it in my next video. I don't think we're going to keep it a secret. Yeah, I think I'll probably announce it. I'm not 100% sure right now. Yeah, so that was our gender reveal. We decorated my mom's tree on Monday. That was fun. What else have we done? So, oh, my baby shower is tomorrow. So I've been kind of picking up things for that, planning that, and my sister's coming out to help me either tonight or tomorrow. Gosh, I can't believe that's tomorrow. What else? Okay, let me check my phone. Oh, okay, so baby kicks. So my mom, my first night here on Saturday, my mom actually got to feel and see the baby kick, which was awesome. We were on the couch that night, and we were talking about the baby moving or the baby kicking or whatever, and I said usually when I like go to lie down to go to sleep is when the baby's most active. So I turned on my side, and I had this like huge fluffy robe on, and I lit on my side, and it was only a couple seconds, and the biggest kick I've like ever felt so far happened. It must have been a foot or something, but it came like the baby kicked my side, and like even my mom saw it. She's like, whoa, she's like, did you see that? And I didn't see it, but I felt it. It was the biggest kick I've felt so far, and I haven't felt one that big since. But then she put her hand on my belly and she felt the baby kick, that was awesome. That night my sister felt the baby kick, so when we went to bed, the baby was really active, of course, so I put her hand on my belly and she got to feel the baby kick. And I believe my dad and my brother saw, I don't remember if they saw kicks on Saturday, but they definitely saw it on Sunday. I was like sat on the couch doing my makeup, and the baby was kicking so much. I'm pretty sure like yeah, my brother and my dad saw it. Oh, my grandma came down and she got to see it. She come down and she was talking to the baby, and she put her hand on my belly and the baby kicked right away. It was super funny, and I'm glad she got to feel it. I think even my brother has felt the baby. I can't remember, but I don't think my dad has felt it. But yeah, pretty much everyone has seen the baby kick, which that's great. Okay, I guess I'll show you. So when I came home, my mom had something for me. She gave me this little frame, and it says a miracle waiting to be seen, and she had my I believe this is my 12-week ultrasound. Yeah, it's super cute. I open it and I'm like, is this my baby? Because I figured it was just like a picture that was already in the frame, but it's my baby. She put my picture, or his picture, in there. I guess I can finally say he or him now, and it's actually a boy. I'm super pumped about that because I kept saying he before, and I know I didn't know, but yeah, now I can finally say he. And my sister gave me something as well. I think she gave me this to me Sunday after the gender reveal. She got so excited she couldn't wait. But it's this little onesie, and it has moose on it, and she already had this bought, so it's pretty funny. It is kind of boyish, but you can totally wear it on a girl. And on the back it says, "Don't moose with me." Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week, I'm pretty sure. I almost forgot to show you guys album update like I did in my last video. Bella wanted to say hi. I was wearing this shirt because I thought today was the last update before Christmas, but it's not. I'm sorry, I tried to get my face in it, but it's too far away. So I'm gonna cut my head off again. So this is the bob for 24, well, I guess 25 weeks, but I didn't measure yet today. I forgot, actually. I should probably do that. Definitely getting a little fluffy. Doesn't help that it's Christmas time either, but embrace the holidays. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next update.